I have an omelet. Clap.
So what you got to eat, Dennis? No.
No
Bad.
Duracell batteries?
Bad, Dennis.
Okay.
That won't give you energy.
And that won't give you control of your life.
Like, you can't just store everything in your mouth.
Well, we did say we wanted a chipmunk.
I think he needs more storage, Jason.
No, it looks like he has plenty.
Welcome to another podcast. This is the last one for us being in this home.
Not ever.
No, this is the last one ever. Redirected.
We're quitting Redirect.
That's it. We're done. We give up.
It's done. We have so much content and not enough content
In a good run.
to content with the content.
Content.
We'd rather just sit
Content.
around and play games.
Yep. So
We
thank you
need to
guys.
write a metal song called Content.
Thank you guys for being
Content.
fans. I guess KGB only. And you, AJ, sometimes.
Thank you, our one, maybe two fans.
We missed you. We will already. We already do.
With every shot so far.
Yeah. Bye. No.
Felicia's?
So yeah, no, this is the last week. That was a great way to do
For a
the cut.
while.
This is the last, hopefully a month. It might be longer, it might be less, who knows? It might, just depends. We're getting our
I hope it's
electrical done.
less.
I hope it's a week. I know that's asking a lot, but I'm kind of like hoping for either a week
Hey,
or two.
maybe.
2 weeks is
I'm
great.
guessing 3 weeks.
I'm like
Maybe they
expecting,
just
6
maybe
months.
they just hired a new guy who turns out to be like a real prodigy and he finishes the whole house in like
What if he just comes in and like has like green fingers or gold fingers and like touches a
Minor
wire
prodigy at work.
and it changes all the wires in the house just by poking it. We'll be back tomorrow. It'd be great. Life would continue.
Life is strange.
If they told us they had that guy, though, I feel like they should have already told us so that we're not making content so quickly. Anyways, we're here. This is episode 60-something. I forgot already. 66, yeah. 66 weeks of us on your face. And sadly, now the numbers are going to be off. Because,
on their face.
Because, for a while, that's how I was keeping track of how long we started Redirected again, because we started the podcast on the first week. We started doing Redirected again. Episode 52 was like, dude, it's been a year. Woo! And now we're at 66, and it's like, oh, no. It could be 4 weeks of no podcast, which means it's going to throw off our numbers. It's going to throw off our groove.
We'll have to catch up, man. You're gonna get 4 podcasts in 1 week.
Not just catch up.
Mustard.
Mustard too.
Hold on. No, we get a fancy catch up. Not sponsored by IHOP, whatever.
So I have
Why not?
a medical condition.
Several.
Thanks. Diabetes is one of them, probably. In
That's
preparation for this month.
Not see the fridge behind me.
Oh yeah, Andrew has a problem. In preparation for this month, I have been preparing. This is my new favorite energy drink, by the way, Venom. It's like 99 cents.
Yeah, he had every single one of those today.
No, I didn't. 2 of them.
Uh-huh.
No, 2 of them. Look in the fridge. There's still. I bought 5. Yeah, there's still 3 more. That's how math works. I did 2.
He comes home and says, I made a mistake.
Well, I went to the corner store. I'm like, I know I'm going to buy some, because my plan is to, whatever day you and I plan to work on the house is going to be the day that we got to get a lot done. Because then the next day or the day before, so if you tell me Wednesday is the day you want to work on this house.
Who, me? Or
Yes,
him?
you.
Oh.
So if you tell me tomorrow, great. That means I have 2 days technically. If you tell me Wednesday, then that means I'm not sleeping tonight, because that's why I bought all the energy drinks, is I'm doing a 24-hour editing thing. I might live stream it too. Screw it.
The plan is to sleep tonight get up in the morning, get a lot of the stuff done, get the stuff prepped. And then the night we leave, like the 30th, put everything to the middle of the rooms, cover it up, get out of here.
Yeah. Because that gives me, I need 2 days to get what I need to get done. And, yeah. It's gonna be fun.
Ow!
Nice. But we have some stupid stuff to talk about like usual. A lot of news last week. A lot of good news, bad news, great news.
On to the new world!
Yeah, Mario has had a casting list that I really wanted to talk about. I wish Kevin was here, that's all I'm going to say.
Oh my.
Kevin's dead.
Kevin,
Ding dong, the Kevin's
I don't know if we want to say where he's at.
Is that a football game?
Okay.
I didn't even know the dude likes
Why
sports.
would we not say he's at football? Do you feel betrayed by him not doing a nerdy activity?
No.
Do you just feel like he's not allowed to do normal things?
No.
I poked my camera cable!
You know, it's literally the same like stop motion every week. It's like every week your hand is in that position. We're moving that cable to the back of your computer.
Unplug it!
It's every week.
Don't just do a live podcast.
We don't have the setup for that.
Oh, it's go on one computer.
That's what I mean. We don't have the setup for that.
No, just have one mic.
No, that's what I mean. We don't have the setup for that.
No, act as a boom mic.
These are not set up for that.
You can make it set up like that.
No, we can't. That's why we're not doing it already. If we had all that ready, we'd be out in the living room doing a podcast on the couch and having Kevin on the TV screen.
Where's Kevin? At a football game?
Probably will be when we actually get to that point.
I'm just playing, Kevin.
I'm
I'm
not.
probably not going to watch this anyways.
Probably not. Even though we're talking about Cowboy Bebop again at some point.
Woo! Cowboy Bebop. I like
But-
Cowboy Bebop. Cowboy
Yeah,
Bebop fun.
No, have you seen anything about the Mario cast, Jason, for the new Illumination movie?
No, and I'm not going to. I don't need another Mario movie. I don't
Wait,
want
it's-
another
okay,
Mario
wait.
movie.
It's animated though.
Hey, your camera's
I
bigger now.
don't care.
Your camera's bigger now. In case you guys don't know, Discord is having issues on the day of recording. I just wanted to get that out.
We just talked about not pointing out the behind the scenes issues
And
that
now we're
nobody
pointing out
else
the not
can
pointing
see,
out.
and he
That's
just
great.
immediately points out the
well,
behind the scene issues that
I
nobody
usually
else
point
can
out the point
see.
out.
I like to do it in like a all at once, so you know. Hey, listen, there might be some problems this episode. Just so you know.
No, it's us. Hey, listen, there are going to be some problems this
But so,
episode.
like, essentially, the whole setup is Discord's was acting up for some reason. We couldn't see our webcams were freezing. So we're recording each thing individually. So you're getting the cleanest podcast for our goodbye, and then when we get back, you get crap again. Great, love you. But we're streaming our OBS screens to Discord, so we can record it and see each other and still react. And for some reason, it's not framey like it was. And Andrew actually is correct for me for once. I can read his things.
I am not right on me.
You were right
Can't
for
read.
me. Maybe it's because I
Cannot
have. You know what? I just thought about it. Jason said mine was right last week.
So you guys are normal for me.
Mine is inverted.
Well, no, last week Jason was right, and I was right, and we both
This
had
is the left side of my hair.
We both had OBS open. This week we all have OBS open, and everything is right. I can see Wendy's. I can read you.
Is it all the right way around on yours?
Yeah, even me.
Yep.
So OBS being open might have a it's probably not.
What OBS does is look at everything from the perspective of the camera. It doesn't flip it. Whereas normally a front-facing camera flips it so that when you're looking at yourself, you move your left hand and the screen moves a hand on the left side. because then you're not like it messes with your brain to look at yourself, raise your left hand, and see it on the other side. But when you're like broadcasting or filming or something like that, it just does it from the camera's perspective.
Yeah. No.
It's just weird that when you're looking at the camera's perspective from the chest of the camera, it's like talking to a Teletubby with a freaking camera in its forehead. It's weird.
But do you want to hear the cast of the Mario movie, the animated one, that the people that did Despicable Me's doing? You sure you're gonna like it?
All right, good. So Chris Pratt's Mario.
It's a me, Mario. Guess who Bowser is? I want him to guess this one. Guess who Bowser is, Jason?
I think he wants to try.
No, take a guess. Guess who Bowser is? Guess who the voice actor for Bowser is? This is exciting for me.
I'm still stuck on Mario being Star-Lord
Yeah.
because superstars.
He needs something to be after Guardians of the Galaxy. Because they plan to end the series
Mario
after
was
this one.
not it.
Who do you think's Bowser? It's not Drax, I'll tell you that
Vin
right
Diesel.
now. No. It's Jack Black. But wait, it gets better.
Oh, yeah.
Guess who's Donkey Kong?
It better get better because no part of this has been good.
Guess who's Donkey Kong?
I
I'm gonna
like
keep
the air.
guessing Vin Diesel.
Seth Rogen.
It's got a great cast list. What are you talking about?
I'm gonna go hang myself. Thank you.
No, we don't. No, we don't support that.
On camera. We can get super famous like Jake Paul did years ago when he was walking through the suicide forest and had a Japanese man hanging from a tree. Views.
I think you pointed your fingers at like view.
But no, the cast list is stupid. But good? Like, it could be cool. And it could be bad. But I'm hoping it's cool, and I hope that what's his name? Chris Pratt plays Mario in a video game. I hope there's a Mario version of the video games at some point. Just so we can get Seth Rogen, you know, I want him to. I want him to laugh though as Diddy Kong.
Oh, Diddy Kong or Donkey
John
Kong? 'Cause I
Bong.
didn't see that part.
But Dong Kong.
See, talking about this thing is bad for your brain.
Donkey Kong.
It's not okay.
We'll say the chick that's playing Princess Peach, she actually looks like Princess Peach sometimes. So they got a good Princess Peach voice actress. It's a chick from Queen's Gambit, so this means that this is the Princess's Gambit. I don't know how you haven't seen anything about this movie. It's been all over TikTok. Straw Hat Goofy talked about it. I almost sent it to you.
I saw a thing on TikTok. There was one of the people playing those characters, impersonating those actors. And I thought that they were just making a joke.
Then you realize that there was a cast listing, and they were pre-chosen.
No, I didn't realize that until now.
That's what right now.
The movie got announced.
I am
like a
going
year
to
or two
live
ago.
inside of my emo hoodie for the rest of the night.
You want some flannels?
I'm wearing flannel.
I'm
Storage
not.
unit last night to get our duffel bags, and I got a duffel bag full of flannels. All my
I have a
clothes were still in
Transformer
storage.
blankie.
All my clothes were still in storage, and all my flannels were in that duffel bag. That's why I've only been wearing black lately, not because I'm emo, but because I don't have any other flannels. I also got my sticker finally for my car. I wanted the Spider-Man one, but I couldn't use it. Because it was so old at that point that it just ripped in half. So now I'm the Punisher. Which is cool. The Punisher logo is a neat logo. So I just feel like I'm like every other gunmetal dude. You good?
My hoodie's getting in the way of my snacks.
Can't get
It
your
looks like
snacks.
a dark mushroom.
He looks like a Splatoon character, but like painted black.
I am the antidote.
Use a new villain from Splatoon 3.
Oh yeah, that got
Splatoon?
announced too.
Well, it's been announced. They just finally showed stuff from it.
I don't know anything about Splatoon. I haven't played it or liked it. I think I played the Smash character.
You know what else they announced?
Yeah,
Yeah.
bunch of nonsense.
It's not nonsense.
You're
paying
right.
more for good
Kirby. They're making a new Kirby game, and I'm
stuff. I
excited.
hate you. No, it's terrible.
It looks great.
No.
You just don't like
Why
Kirby.
are you excited for Mario but not Kirby?
I'm excited for. I'm excited for both. I like Kirby.
I'm just excited for the new Mario because it's Illumination. That's the only reason. I did not want another Mario thing, especially if it was going to be live action. That's
No,
what I heard.
They
years
should do
ago.
another live action. I could see Jack Black wearing a big.
No, I don't care who's making it. We don't need Mario movies. Mario was never meant to have an actual story.
It's got a lot of story.
mean, I just played through a bunch of Mario games, and they have story. Frickin' Sunshine has a lot of story to it, more than I want.
Yeah, but all that 14 hours of play boils down to like 20 minutes of story at most. They're not meant to be movies. That's why they have always come out awful. They, like, always, irrefutably, there has never been a Mario film or TV show that has not been absolutely cursed.
Wasn't there? No, I'm thinking of Angry Birds. Yeah, but like it being in the hand
No, the Angry Birds movie.
was
The
great.
Angry Birds movie was like 80 times better than any Mario movie or TV show that has ever been made.
I mean, there's only been one iteration of Angry Birds and like two of Mario. I think there was one animated show and one live action movie. The animated show everyone knows about still too. But like Angry Birds had less story than Mario did in the games, and the Angry Birds movie worked. And
No. Angry Birds had like no story. They had pigs have eggs, kill pigs.
Yeah,
so they had
pretty
like
much.
fresh blank canvas and then just like made a thing.
Mario,
Like Mario has minimal story and not enough to actually build any film or TV show off of.
yeah, but it being in the
Mario
hands of
does have story.
Illumination is a good thing because like Illumination's movies have all been great. Despicable Me, Minions.
I will ask you the age-old Mario question. Why is the plumber the town hero that needs to go save the princess?
Because
That's like asking
amazing.
why Mario and Luigi are brothers. Because they're supposed to be the Mario brothers. So wouldn't Mario be Mario? And Luigi be Luigi Mario?
He is Mario.
Yeah. Also,
And-
you know
and
how
he
they're
is,
you know how they're
Luigi Mario.
you know how they're
Or
brothers.
Green Mario.
You know how they're brothers.
Hmm.
See, when a
When
mommy
a mother
mommy,
and a father.
Oh,
see
my
when a
God.
mommy pipe and a daddy pipe make a turtle.
That's not how it works.
Turtle goes down the street, and when the
Gets hit
street
by a
comes
car.
down, he gets
You've
hit
had
from
too
under
many-
the street by Mario, who
You've
then
had too many
hits
energy
the
drinks.
turtle.
But no, I'm not excited. I don't need more anxiety in my life.
I don't know.
So we're going to watch it in theaters, right?
No.
I'll see it in theaters with you, Andrew. I watched it.
You
too
know
with
what? You know what we're going to watch in theaters, right?
What?
Clifford the Big Red Dog.
No.
Maybe.
No.
No, I'll watch that at home.
Isn't it only on Amazon anyways?
No, it's on Paramount. Amazon, what?
I don't know. They're all the same at this point. They all have the same credit.
What is the other one that just came out or is just coming out?
Venom comes out this Friday.
No, there was another one.
Shang-Chi? Legend of the Ten Rings.
No. There's something animated.
My Hero Academia.
No, it's coming out in theaters.
Demon Slayer movie.
No, no.
I mean, the My Hero movie does come out in a couple weeks in theaters, so this will be their third.
We're finally
movie in
getting
theaters.
anime movies in theaters.
My Hero Academia is like the top selling box office movie in America. This is the second one they
Nice.
made. They've been releasing, like, I think Dragon Ball Broly years ago was in theaters too. Anime movies have been going on. I just don't go see them and I forget they go on. I see them when they come home and I can watch it in my bedroom with my PJs on, which is just pants. And wear a blankie and not talk to people. Because then you gotta talk to the nerds and hear them talk about how, oh, Goku's power wouldn't be like that.
What happened to your voice?
Why wasn't Goku
What is that character? No, what was that character? I heard there was it was like old school. It was like old school Nickelodeon. Where did that was it from Cow and Chicken?
Did you miss it?
Was it the pig lip lady from Cow and Chicken?
I don't know.
Was that Ren and Stimpy? That's not it, right?
Or maybe that was. No,
No,
I don't know. But
that
it's
sounds like
old
the
school Nickelodeon.
That sounds like the cow from Ren and Stimpy. I can't remember which one's Ren or Stimpy. I don't know.
Stimpy's the fat one.
Cow.
Stimpy's the fat
So-
one. Ren's the
Yeah,
the
because
skinny
that's what
dog.
that sounds like to me.
Ren and Stimpy are the dogs. Cow and Chicken are the cow and the chicken.
Then that's probably what I'm thinking of, cow and chicken.
And then there's I Am Weasel. And I are Baboon.
I just remember the log song.
Yeah, I didn't get to watch any of those.
It's log,
No, we're not gonna-
log.
I didn't really
Bigger than
watch any
that,
of
it's
those as a
good.
kid. I watched Hey Arnold and Rugrats, and that's pretty much
I
it.
have Ren and Stimpy like little figures, and I literally have a log figure that came in the pack with it.
I got
It's
a reindeer that poops out jelly beans. And I'm gonna be honest, I got hungry one night and ate all the jelly beans. I still got the reindeer in the package though. They were
I have
just
a
chocolate
toilet that
jelly
squirts
beans.
water at you.
I have a toilet
A bidet?
that when you plunge it, it poop out the back of it. The game that
Why
Jamie
does it
bought
go
for
out the
me
back?
because it comes out the top.
There's a game
What,
we have at
it comes out
Walmart.
the tank.
Yeah,
Not
There's
how a
game we have
toilet
at
works,
Walmart
but
called
okay.
Toss Burrito.
that's the only way you
And
can, because you got to plunge the toilet, and the plunger goes over the hole, so it's the only way they can get the poop to pop out in the air, so you can catch it. The whole point of the game is to catch the turd. Whoever catches the turd gets a point.
I don't think that's how that works.
It is. It's in the rules.
That's how the game works.
Andrew. When I catch my own turd, not only do I get a meal to eat.
No.
I was there when
That
she
whole
bought that
thing's
game
got to
for
be
you.
cut now.
No, it doesn't.
That is not okay.
The only-
Anyway,
The only thing that's not okay is when I tried to say Vegas earlier and I said it with an N at the beginning, and I was like, I think we
We're
should cut
actually
that.
gonna have to bleep that in the video. There's no way we don't.
Because I was like, I'm gonna say it now and I'll bleep it anyways. It's not a bad word, nothing. We said this earlier, but I was like, what happens in Negus stays in Negus.
Nigga.
Whoa,
That's
Andrew.
what he said. I
was
didn't
trying to
say the word.
I was trying to
okay?
say Vegas, and I
it's
went,
not a
Negus.
bad word. It just sounds really close to a bad word.
But
and that's
according
how
to
you
you
get
two,
knocked
we
out.
can't use it.
It's Vegas with an N. So most of the people that watch this one are adults. So hey, you figure it out. Congratulations. And the rest of you are probably Fortnite players, which probably already figured it out. So. But yeah, no. Yeah, Mario.
I am under a lot of stress lately.
Hi, welcome to the world.
No. I mean, like, I'm usually under a lot of stress. I have, anxiety issues. I'm under a lot of stress lately.
Same.
Wish us luck, guys.
Yeah.
We'll be back.
Are we done already? Okay. Bye,
No.
guys.
No.
Cool. Short podcast.
I'm just
That can be
over
done.
here losing my mind,
Oh,
and it doesn't
trust
help
me.
that you just told me they're making another Mario thing, which
Yeah. No, these last few days have been really not good, like, for people. Like, my brain has been, like, I told Angie the other night I was doing DoorDash because I couldn't sit at home alone or anything, and I literally drove around and was, like, playing angry rock music, which turned into, like, Seven Nation Army and stuff. I sat there screaming.
I've started listening to like Disturbed and everything again,
Yeah.
which I didn't like intentionally stop listening to. I just like I rolled through my styles and everything, and I noticed like the past 3 or 4 days, it's just been like Disturbed, Seven Nation Army, Five Finger Death Punch.
Well, the past year has been NF for me, so I got tired of listening to only NF, so I put on something else, and I was literally sitting there screaming out. Like, I was screaming in the car at the top of my lungs because someone was an idiot. And and then I put my music at 50 and rolled all my windows down and drove home. It was like 2 a.m. I'm like, screw it. And then, yeah.
I almost got in an accident the other day because someone was stupid. They were in the right hand lane, and they wanted to turn left. After being in my lane, they were in front of me, cut someone off to go in the right lane. We were going around a very sharp corner. You probably know where it is, Jason. It's behind the McDonald's over here. Going downtown.
Gotcha.
I don't know what road that is. Yeah, that like the corner that goes like that. It's like a really quick turn. So we were turning. He's in my lane on the left, and he cut someone off on the right. And then we take the first turn, and all of a sudden he says, "Oh, I want to turn left." So he turns almost directly into me. No.
He was screaming as loud as I was. You could hear it through the car.
I want to turn left.
I need to turn left.
Oh, no.
No, he's almost right beside me. Like, this is our cars. This is me. This is him. He's like this, and I'm like, dude.
Have you ever screamed so loud you've almost passed out?
Did he turn down Sistrunk?
I don't know what he did. He almost hit me. Or I almost hit him. I almost T-boned him.
The funny thing is downtown Sistrunk isn't what Sistrunk used to be, because it got gentrified. But the people that now live off of Sistrunk and have their businesses off of Sistrunk drive worse than the people that they used to complain about used to live off of Sistrunk. Like,
this is also a brand new car too. Like, it had a dealership tag on it. It's like, if you're gonna do stuff like that in a new car, maybe you shouldn't have gotten it.
oh well. It's
In my
entirely
car-
possible. It's entirely possible he was driving it like he stole it, because he did.
I don't know, man. All I'm saying, like, I've never hit the brakes or even wanted to blow my horn like that ever. Like, my car stopped quicker than I could say stop.
And
had good brakes.
Dennis, you saw my work truck parked in the driveway the other day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now imagine cutting that off at less than a car length,
That's smart.
coming up to a red light.
That's smart.
Do you know how many times that happens to me in any given night?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, people in Coral Springs, because you work off of, you're closer to, I know you're on Sample, right?
I'm on the Pompano Deerfield line.
Yeah, because I was over in West Palm the other day, and Boca, and then I was driving back and got a couple of orders right down at that Wawa you go to, and I was like, I wonder if I'll see Jason around here.
You could have.
Dude.
That Wawa right there at Sample and Powerline is where we go half the night. It's the only place open when I need to eat at 1:00 in the morning.
Yeah, I was over there in that spot. Like, I think it was I was at a McDonald's. I called Andrew. Or I texted Andrew. I went to this one McDonald's in West Palm because I delivered a Chili's meal out there, and I literally went to a McDonald's, picked up an order, took it to a house. As soon as I pressed confirm delivery and it searched again, McDonald's again, right down the street. Picked up a McDonald's, went to another house. Was like, dude, I'm gonna get McDonald's again in 2 seconds. Literally counted to 2 and got another McDonald's order. Same one. Lady at the thing goes, man, you're popping tonight. I'm like, no, I'm just choosing to come here. I'm just stealing other people's orders. And she laughed. She goes, really? I'm like, no. I'm like, I got another one. I went to that McDonald's 5 times that night in a row. And then I finally got like
no, I'm just pretending to be a DoorDasher.
Yeah. Then I finally got another order that was like Papa John's down in Pompano, and I had to drive. Like a lot of this took me on 95, so I got some experience on 95 now. A lot more than I wanted to. Probably like 5.
I really often forget that you're kind of a new driver.
Thanks.
Like, you're not really a new driver because you did drive before, but it's been so long since you've actively driven. I do forget that you're kind of a new driver.
I drove 95. I never drove like a highway though. So like driving 95, I was like, I think one night I didn't remember because like on the test it tells you, oh, the highway is 55 miles per hour. It tells you that on the test, nothing higher, nothing lower. And then I was like, I don't think that's right. So like before I went on the 95 one night, I Googled it and was like, what's the high?
It should be 65.
What's the speed limit? It said 65. I'm like, that sounds right. And then I got 95 and I'm like, you know what sounds even righter? 75.
Yeah, I was about to say, in traffic on 95, unless there is a slowdown, unless it's like really bumper to bumper heavy traffic, if it's moving traffic on 95, you cannot go slower than 70.
Yeah,
you will get hit.
Yeah,
like,
I found the good solid point is 80 though, so I usually run 80.
Yeah.
I love it. I like 95.
When I was young and dumb and lead footed, just freaking shut up. Whichever screen you're on. I treated 95 as the speed limit and then still broke it. It's South Florida, man. Like if you're not going a $110, or even if you are going a $110 but you're not dodging traffic or going next to somebody who's also going a $110, they're not going to stop you. Like unless you're obviously dangerous, they don't care.
Yeah, it's more. Yeah, but if you get into an actual accident somehow, because anything could happen to a person,
then it's a problem.
Yeah, because you can get some serious. You can either die or like your coverage could be really bad, lose some points. Like, just follow the speed limit. You don't have to worry about much, or at least follow it close enough. The test was saying like over 10 is like okay, but
and
it's
don't
also
dodge traffic backwards down a ramp.
No. Will say though, I
saw somebody do that once.
I get mad at people
wrong side of the road too.
I get mad at people that go above the speed limit, but I got mad the other day at someone that was going below the speed limit. It was like I was just getting over 95 on Broward, and like the speed limit goes down to 35. I'm like, okay, 35, fine. Someone was going like 15, and I was behind them, and there was like 3 people behind them. So I literally pulled out because there was no one in there, and I do this thing when I get really upset at someone. I like pedal to the metal until I get to 40 or get to the speed limit, and then I take it off. So I'm like, I go full-fledged, hear the and I look at the lady and go, hi. And
there is a law that says how fast you can go. There is not a law that says how fast you can get to that speed.
Exactly. I looked at her and I waved and I said, I put a 4 up for 40. I was like, yeah.
You guys have a bunch of road rage. I get mad and I'm like,
I do not have road rage. I have angry arguments with people that cannot hear me.
I get mad at people again. I get mad at people that go below or above the speed limit for some reason. I think that's the worst thing.
I have all this stuff running through my mind, so I don't like physically say it or do anything about it. Like I just go about my day.
I don't know who I was yelling at, if it was me, because it probably was just me
leaves.
Mad in general at some situation that was going on. But I screamed so
loud. On your window.
I scrolled, huh?
There's a lizard on your window.
Oh, hi, friend. I screamed so loud the other day in my car that I almost blacked out. But I screamed at myself. It wasn't at anyone. There was no one on the road. I just screamed. And I was like, yeah. And I'm like, I almost blacked out. I also coughed so hard the other day that my eyes did this thing. And like, I felt like I was moving in place, but the road was coming towards me. I don't know how to explain it. I was dying.
It felt like space was moving and you were sitting still.
Yeah. It was like
I have those moments just standing sometimes, or sitting here every now and then.
You threw off your
Go on.
I can't remember what they're called. You threw off your fluid sacs.
Okay.
You've got like they're like back here in your ear or like next to your ear. The thing Kenny has with his vertigo.
Vertigo?
Where he doesn't, but what causes his vertigo is an issue with those fluid sacs, and they're kind of sacs, but what they do is those are your sense of balance and motion. So as you move forward, the fluid moves backwards and it tells you you're moving forward. As you move backwards, the fluid moves forward and tells you that you're moving backwards. Same thing, side to side, up and down,
I want to cough.
upside down, all of that. So you coughed enough to hold everything in a weird place to like compress those with these muscles and everything back here, and then your body just went, we're sitting still.
It happened twice.
I have what happened?
It happened twice. It was weird. At night, especially, it's weird.
Yeah, it's funny. It's funny how much you can mess with your own perception of reality doing stuff like that.
Tries it.
Whoa.
No, I have problems where like I'll literally just be sitting here, and it's happened when I was driving a couple times too. I'm like, oh crap, not now. Like I'll just be sitting there looking at something. All of a sudden, like everything will just spin slightly, and I'll have to like refocus in a way.
Diabetes.
So, like, it'll feel like I'm sitting like this, but in reality, I'm sitting straight. And
Diabetes.
It's like I keep turning. I don't know why.
Diabetes, or you've been smoking too much weed.
Yeah, man, the stuff that grows in the backyard is not what they talk about on the TV. You can't.
We don't have anything in the backyard.
I'm going to say this right now.
We have a yard. We have grass and garden and, weeds. Like the non-drug kind was the joke.
That was the joke I was intentionally making.
I don't go outside.
Yeah, I could tell. That's why you're
That's
having
actually true.
motion problems.
I don't work anything outside anymore, so I literally don't go outside.
How do you get to your car?
Actually, you
I bring the
leave
house with
here.
me.
You're going to get worse than I've been because you leave here in the dark to get to work inside, to come back in the dark, to come inside.
Hey, I'm white, but at least I don't have to wait. It's good enough for me.
You calling me
I'll
fat?
accept. I mean, I'm already fat. I call
No,
myself
you're
fat.
not.
This.
Just because you have
You are
diabetes
not
and your
fat.
back shelf looks like crap.
Look, you skinny people who
Look at that.
eat a lot. Just because you eat a lot does not mean you're fat.
You wanna see
I'm
inside the
fat.
fridge?
Fingers fat. Just because you eat a lot does not mean you're fat.
Hello.
It's not okay.
I have stretch marks.
Hello. Can't see my belly
Hello.
button.
How are
I can't
you?
move to where you can see my belly button.
How are you?
Hello.
Hello.
This is what I had to deal with.
Hello.
This is what I had to deal with.
Yodelay, 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 yodelay. We need googly eyes.
Not okay.
Can we just make a video when Kevin gets down here and
They're
talk with each
belly
other?
buttons.
Can we just get Kevin to talk to our belly buttons when he comes down here and make a video on it?
He'll just join you.
That's what I'm
It's
saying.
just gonna be the three fat guys standing around Andrew holding their belly buttons talking.
We gotta make sure we clean them though.
I clean my belly button regularly.
I haven't cleaned mine in years.
You know the best thing to clean your belly button with?
Cotton swabs. You know what the worst thing to clean your ear with is?
Cotton swabs.
Tell me how this room was clean before I even went in here.
You know what I clean my ears with?
Cotton swabs.
Cotton swabs.
What, Andrew?
I have found like 3 or 4 cotton swabs in my room. Yeah, I've never used a single one since I moved in this room. How was that possible?
We cleaned that whole room before you
I know.
got
Not like 100%.
How were they here?
in. Were they clean or dirty?
I don't know.
Were
They're
they
just
white
there.
or yellow?
Were
white.
they? No. Here's the other thing. Were they straight like this, or were the stems like broken and bent?
You still have them in
Let
your
me go
room?
find them. They're just sitting there. I didn't do it.
I mean, to be fair, he hasn't cleaned his room in 2 months, so
2 months.
Moved in.
yeah, he's almost been in that room for like 2 months, maybe more, maybe less.
Been more.
Stop. Oh, stop.
They might
Yeah,
have
they're
just
clean.
rolled under your door.
This was in the back of the room, dude. The very like by the mirror. There's no way it just rolled.
Oh, it might have been on the
Well,
mirror
I used-
tracks.
Could have been. I used to keep my box of Q-tips in the room because I got tired of,
Oh, I left my peanut
not
butter.
having any of my Q-tips.
Yeah.
Crap, here we go again.
Oh yeah. What happened last night? What did I say? I forgot what I said when I put that in my butt.
I'm not gonna repeat what you said.
I didn't say anything bad.
You had this pillow
In my
on your
pants.
pants.
In my pants. They were between my underwear and my pants.
I'm like, as long as you don't do anything with the pillow. I look behind me and he's doing something with the pillow already.
Would you even know? Like, if he had farted and pooped a little on that pillow, you wouldn't even know.
I put it in my butt and I said, "Man, I just crap
Why am I
myself."
touching if it's been there?
It was in my pants, which were clean. I just took a shower. No, I didn't. That was yesterday.
It was between his dirty underwear and his dirty pants. Don't worry about it.
No, the underwear and pants are fresh. I'm not.
Are you not feeling so fresh?
So fresh, so clean. So the other thing I wanted to talk about was two things anime related, at least.
I'm listening.
Have you watched Star Wars Visions yet, Jason?
No, I have not. Don't spoil anything.
Well, we
I
can
just
talk
haven't
about it
gotten
without
around to it.
There's
spoiling.
nothing really to spoil.
Well, we could talk about it without
Every
spoiling.
episode's different, so
It's good. There's a couple episodes that are really good. Like the ones that the second episode, the ninth or the twins is great. Ninth Jedi is my favorite one. Andrew's favorite one is I don't know the name of it, but it has a bunny.
Ocho and I don't know the name.
That one's really good. The
Ocho
last-
and something.
I just want to point out, we win.
Oh,
We win. Dennis.
it's not a competition. I don't care.
No.
I
It's
don't
not.
care
It's not a
either.
competition, but we win. We did it.
You didn't
No,
really
Star Wars
accomplish
did.
anything. I'm still not watching it.
Yeah,
He has watched. He has watched anime. He is actively watching an anime.
I wanted to watch the Star Wars thing before you guys even wanted me to watch anime in general.
We've
No,
wanted you to watch.
we wanted you to
anime
watch
for
anime
years.
since I met you.
Well,
Yeah.
like since we moved into this house, like when they announced Visions,
Yeah, but
like,
guess
I'm like,
but
oh yeah, Star Wars.
I met you.
I'll watch it,
I met you almost 5 years ago.
and I still don't like it.
I was surprised to find out after knowing you for a couple of years that you've never watched anime
That he's not a
and
weeaboo.
refused to watch anime.
We had a weird.
something I
We
never
had a
watched it,
weird.
like
We
I
had
said.
a
I
I
weird.
mean,
watched
your
parts of it.
logo is chibi style, and you
My
don't
logo was
watch
made
anime.
for me, and I just said, oh yeah.
Again, I didn't know. I didn't. It was not made to be that stuff. It was just made
What stuff?
the chibi or stuff like that. It was just a cat. It was just a kid wearing a cat costume.
Yeah, but you say that stuff like there's something dirty about chibi.
No, like
It's
it wasn't
just- it's
made to
just
look like an anime or anything. It was just.
Cutinated,
It was just a kid. It was just a cat.
cutified.
It was just a style I liked that someone did, and I kind of made it into a thing. I was like, that looks cute. That looks like something I can probably replicate. And I was able to replicate it. Unlike Tyler. I can look at
That looks
it.
like a style I could replicate. Tyler,
Yeah.
Tyler looks like something. That looks like something I could trace.
Exactly. But
Why is this a thing?
What?
hair?
It's called cowlick.
Literally, find over here.
Hey, it's
Well,
not like
stop
last
letting
night,
the cow lick
okay?
the side of your head, okay?
It's not like last night when I was alfalfa.
I'm just sitting there on the couch. I look up. He was like, "Why you look like alfalfa?"
I was like,
I had a double take. I'm like, wait a minute.
but yeah, no, it's good. I think so. The best way to describe it, I know you'll like this, is it's like Love, Death, and Robots, but anime and Star
Yeah, that's what
Wars.
I was gonna ask. Is if it was like that.
And like, I think it's good for Disney because I think their future plan for it was to use the same animators and tell the story that they told, or maybe make some new stuff. I don't know. Like they do say they might do a season 2, but I feel like if they do that, they
It
should
says
continue the
season one
episodes.
on it.
Hmm?
It says season 1 on it. So
Yeah, but they always put season 1 for everything
Yeah.
now. There's no such thing as like season without it being like one season because it's one season. Like
Everything says season 1. If it's the first season, that doesn't mean they're making a second season.
The people on YouTube do season 1 for podcasts, and then that's the only thing they do is just the podcast. They don't do any seasons. They go like we could be on episode 500 and still call this season 1 of Redirected. These graphics are terrible. Stay tuned for season 2.
Stay tuned for season 2.
I swear it's coming at
we're
some point.
gonna be like 80-year-old men. One of us is just gonna be an urn full of ashes. So welcome to season 2 of Redirected.
I love those
These
TikToks.
graphics are terrible.
Welcome back to the Plus channel.
I love those TikToks.
We're gonna be like VR holograms.
I love those TikToks where it's like the questions asked like, if your parents can't name 3 of your friends, then they don't know you. And this chick walks up and goes, Dad, can you name 3 of my friends? And she turns the camera. It's just a dude in an urn. And then she goes, well, what about you, Mom? And she turns the camera a little more and goes, that's right. I don't have parents anymore. I'm just like, I have a dark sense of humor.
Yeah.
But she had a dark one. She had to make it. She thought about it, so she's fine with it. We can laugh at it. We can laugh at her own.
She made the joke. I'm gonna laugh at it.
Speaking of VR, Andrew, I've got Andrew into a YouTube channel apparently.
What YouTube channel?
Not so friendly YouTube channel. Don't recommend it.
Josh Dub. It's a VR chat mostly channel, and they just do skits and stuff.
No, don't touch me.
Yeah, those guys. Yeah.
Makes me really want to, like, I actually wanted to start making my own solo VR stuff where I just go into some of those lobbies.
Yeah, that's gonna be. Have fun with that.
Oh, I've been in some of them.
I watched
when I first
AMB
got
for
this
fun,
quest.
so.
I played VR chat. I'm like, this
And you
is
didn't
not
tell
what I
me?
expected. Yeah, I played it.
I want to play it even if I had to play it on my regular desktop.
No, I think what happened was I was trying to play Minecraft that night with Kevin or something. I don't know. He told me to play Minecraft with him.
Well, I was gonna play Minecraft, but then
But like,
then
it wouldn't
anime
work.
girls.
So I'm like, oh, VR chat. I forgot. So I downloaded it and I just played it.
Andrew and I had a weird last night.
What?
With anime girls. He walked by my bedroom, and like as soon as he went in the bathroom, I'm like,
Hello.
and he was like, senpai, and I'm like,
Hello.
and then you made some weird turtle laughing noise. I don't know how to describe it. It was like,
I don't even know how to describe it.
and I'm like,
What? Laughing noise?
There was that weird
No, it was
noise he made. And I'm like, what the hell happened? I think I opened my door and was like, are you okay?
I think he just threw up a little. I think he just actually threw up a little.
VR.
You good, Bill?
What's up?
I don't know what's so funny.
Your reaction is what's so damn funny.
I'm done. He took my poop.
Hey, Dennis. Oh, he can't hear me yet. Hold on. You know what this makes you, right?
A crappy person.
No, a turd burglar.
I'll burger anyone's
I just
turds.
find it funny. He didn't know I was putting the headset on. I had it on. He opens the door. I'm like, what's up?
Yeah, I was there.
Like for a split second, I genuinely thought you started puking.
Yeah, that's why I was like, I hope he's puking.
I'm surprised you didn't open up the door with your phone out and your camera on.
My camera doesn't work.
Like, I ever try to like do something wrong to you? You're like,
Isn't that a new phone?
No, it's an old phone.
What?
It's a hand-me-down phone. It's a new phone for me,
Okay.
technically.
I thought you got a new one when you got your new.
No, what he has right now is my old phone.
That's why
It's
I have
the old
Verizon.
Galaxy.
Is because Andrew had
Because he broke my
Verizon.
old phone.
Because Andrew had a Verizon locked phone, so I went with Verizon. And am I still recording? Okay.
Yes.
You wouldn't know.
Yes.
I dropped my phone on all the buttons.
Yes.
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 This is the last podcast we're doing for a while, huh?
Yes. Yes.
Pretty crappy podcast.
Oh, did I
Cowboy-
show you guys what I did to Deadpool?
No. Oh yeah, you put the thing in his mouth a while back on the podcast.
Oh, did I do it on the podcast?
Yeah, because I was questioning it. I was very confused why there was a ball in his mouth.
He's charging.
I need
So
my poop back.
you'll get it later when I'm done with it.
Oh yeah. Speaking of like VR stuff, there's like a bunch of leaks right now about the new Quest headset.
They should patch those.
No, they're making a new one. It's the Pro version, but like it's supposed to have sensors on the control. Shut up. It's supposed to have sensors on the controller, so like you'll get a full 360 kind of sensing thing. I don't know.
There are sensors on the controller you have.
No, there's not. Well, I mean there is, but like this new one's gonna have cameras on it, so it can sense the actual floor and everything around you. So you'll get a full 360.
if I'm holding
It's about time they did that.
Well, question: if I'm holding the controllers in front of me, how's it gonna get behind me through my body? That doesn't sound like 360. That sounds like 180 or 90 at
What?
least. You're saying it gets a 360
That's
from
part
the
of what
camera.
he's saying is that when you put like as it is when you put like controllers and stuff behind you, they can't track the same way. But it's going to be able to have 360 tracking wherever it is because it's going to have its own tracking system rather than the helmet tracking it or the headset tracking it.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
connected
like it's
to the
not.
headset.
That sounds like a lot for that.
Right.
Yeah.
They're still giving you the ability to because the whole thing for this headset is to play wirelessly. That's their ultimate goal.
Well, the ultimate goal for that headset is not for a content creator.
No.
No.
That headset is meant for consumers, not for people that want to do content creation. Unless you're reviewing
Yeah,
it
but
for a
not
video.
not everything in the world is content creation. Some people just want to have it for fun.
Well, I know, but
Yeah.
you
But you want to
What?
create
You're
content.
doing- you bought it
I
to
want
say.
both.
bought it specifically
want
for
both.
content creation.
No, I bought it because I wanted it. There's a difference.
Didn't he buy that before we were really doing a whole lot of anything?
No, because
it came out in October.
Yeah, we were probably
October or something.
like 20 podcasts in already.
This has been out for almost a year.
So it was pre me anyway.
No, you were in episode like 12. Actually, you might have been earlier. You might have been episode 8.
I do not know. What year is it?
Kevin was like episode.
What planet am I on?
Kevin was episode 21 or 23.
What era
What is
are we in?
wrong with my hair?
But Cowboy Bebop.
Beep bop.
Yes.
Beep bop.
We watched Jason and I watched the Running Man.
Ding 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 ding.
I showed Andrew the trailer comparison last night. To like the original one. I was like, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It does look like a really cheesy cosplay parody, but
It really does. It just it looks like a cosplay premiere at a con.
yeah.
Like some famous it's not even that it looks like a cheesy cosplay video. Like it looks like a good cosplay video. Like one of the professional cosplay companies did a video for their introduction for
One of the
a
wrestling
con
guys.
or something. But no, not even that. It looks better than that because they're
the
like
wrestling people were
intentionally
good.
Yeah, but they're intentionally cheesy. Like they have like that style that is intentionally like early WWE when it was still WWF kind of cheesy.
It
But-
still had that like it's more of like the camera. The camera had too much exposure in the front and not enough light in the back. Like everything was just so that it like
Well,
makes
that
it
also
look
could
bad.
have been the editing. The
Well, no, because it's on site lighting.
but that also could have been post rotoscoping saturation once they've gotten everything set into the background.
Well, no, I'm talking about like there's one specific scene where there's like 4 people wearing coats that walk into a bank holding their guns in the air. And that scene.
Oh yeah, that was just the
no-
bank robbery scene from Batman. That,
But it just looks so like.
First thing
like,
I thought of when
dang.
I saw it, I'm like, oh, the Joker's in this movie. Okay.
I was like, dang, that looks bad. Surprisingly, and like even the teddy bear bomber dude, he's on a regular back plate and he looked bad. And I'm like, why is he wearing a mask? Also, we talked about that. I want to see it.
They also might have taken it and they might have added like I'm forgetting all my words today.
Other than Ed, though,
They might have done a cheap 3D where they staged it, so they like took apart that shot and then kind of added some depth to it. So it might have looked that bad because they edited it to keep it in the style of the intro.
Well,
Because
even
you notice like the animated sections of those intros are layered.
yeah,
And they have that effect because of how it was originally made. Like that whole show was originally hand drawn. And it was layered. Like they drew one background, they added the lines on top of it, they added the words on top of that, they added like it was layered.
yeah.
And so keeping in that style, they might have taken that and kind of separated and tried to make that footage look like it was layered that way, and that messed with the perceived saturation.
Maybe. I mean, like a lot of the shots that they showed before they went to the animation was like actual shots, though, like real shots with the real camera. Nothing, you could tell nothing was added, and then they went into the
For the
animated.
character intros, yeah.
So like that's what made it look bad. I think the only real character shot was well, there was like 3 of them, but Ein looked good. Ein was the only one, but he still had that weird. He had that
That's
weird
because
lighting.
Ein is just a corgi.
He had that weird lighting on his face, though.
It's-
They just did
It's
really bad.
hard. Hold on. I just realized this. It is really difficult to cast a corgi that can't play any corgi.
Yeah.
Like, all corgis are like clones of every other corgi.
But the lighting is, I think, the big issue they're having, or is going to have. We'll see how the show actually looks when it's not just the trailer, but just from their regular shots, their lighting looked really jank. It's still exciting, like it still looks good, and I'm excited to watch it. It's supposed to be almost like every episode's supposed to be exactly the same as the original, other than Ed. I don't know how they're gonna do that, if they do Ed or not, but
They'll probably do Ed later. They're just not going to announce it yet.
I know
'Cause
they're doing.
Ed was a little while in before.
Yeah, he was like episode, or she was like episode 8 through 11. One of those numbers
Well,
in there.
Could have been 9.
From what I heard, it's its own story.
Oh,
Not from the look of the intro.
the trailer's legit the exact same shots
like
from the show.
There's parts of the intro, the church scene. Well, you don't know anything about it.
No.
If you know anything about it, you know the church scene. And like the church scene is in the intro, or like a backdrop of it, a silhouette of it is in the intro.
Well, they showed.
So if they're doing a different story, they're not doing it much different. They're
well, if
doing
they're doing
it
a
based
different
off
story,
of-
they might have filmed the intro to look like the original intro, and then they're going to tell their own story. But it wouldn't make sense.
Well,
'cause
it was
ended.
also a teaser intro. Like it was an early release thing, so it might be that the actual intro for the show, when the show comes out, is different.
But they can't tell their own story because that's one of the only shows that
I mean,
actually
they could.
ends. It's one of the only shows that actually ends. It's finite. It's just a straight line. There's no off anything. There's a couple here and there, like
Yeah, but
filler
they
they
can
could do,
still they can still tell a different story. They can still AU it.
they
I
better
mean-
not. After reading the guy that actually created that show, what he had to say about his show, I don't think that Netflix, if they do that, they lose my respect.
It wouldn't be the first time they butchered somebody's stuff like that. I mean, let's be honest.
I mean, they're usually closer though than like Percy Jackson
They're-
being done by Disney.
They're better for a lot of things. That was also older Disney. I will say Disney has gotten a little bit better on some fronts, like especially when it comes to like Pixar and DreamWorks, of just letting the other creators do the thing that they bought them out for instead of meddling with them and just butchering it. Like, the Disney execs have kind of started learning from the errors of their predecessors, and they're no longer as much micromanaging everybody's stuff. I might be wrong, but that's what it seems like.
Well, for Percy Jackson, Rick Riordan, the guy that actually wrote the books, was the director. He made those choices himself to change the stuff that he said.
Oh, and then he's got nobody blamed but himself. Then.
Yeah, that's like, but Disney owned the book, so it's like Disney should have stepped in and been like, why are you changing your own details?
So, it's not a direct remake, but it's seeing it from a new angle, the showrunner said.
Live action?
So, like, yeah.
That's a new angle.
No. Like it's.
Are we seeing it from Ein's point of view?
He's like, rather than mess with the original, he chose to explore it from a new angle.
That's like that episode of Voltron where you're just the camera the whole time.
Oh god, it was
like
a cool
everything
episode,
is happening
it was
around.
So disorienting.
It was a really cool episode, but it was also like, no, I want to know what the space monster is.
Yeah, the live action wouldn't remake the anime so much as expand it. So.
Oh, again, that's what
he also says. For those looking for Ed, will be delighted.
Oh,
That's
cool.
all it says.
I think the way they're going to do it,
Okay.
and it's the way that they're going to keep it as both a remix, like think of it like a remix, where it has a lot of the source material
remix,
but there's a lot of like moments where they sped up time a little bit in the show. So like it could have been like weeks between or months between what happened sometimes. And they do that with a lot of anime, so they could be using some of the filler moments to expand
the shows
upon it.
always leave vague sections of time where the characters just did their job.
Yeah.
Like, because they were just bounty hunters. So, like, they always leave these vague periods of time where they were just bounty hunters. Things just worked. There wasn't interesting anything happening. You know?
They could use those filler moments and be like, yo, let's make an episode that no one ever saw and make it our own. Like, that could be what they do, is just be like, hey, let's just take a moment of time between two episodes and make it our own episode. That's what I think they're going to do. Hopefully. That's the right way to do it from a writer's, like, mindset should be how you do it.
Okay, bye, Jason.
Okay, bye. I'm tired.
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try.
Just the two of us.
I'm tired.
You brave.
We should go to sleep. I gotta edit.
Drink the 4 Red Bulls.
No, those are for tomorrow.
They aren't even Red Bull.
I know.
The fact that you didn't even know what they are.
I know what you meant was energy drink, so.
No, you need them.
No, I don't. What? 40 miles per hour? What?
What?
I don't know.
40 miles an hour? What?
Remember when I walked past by the lady and put my 4 fingers up?
Oh,
40?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cowboy Bebop, Mario, all that.
Yeah,
good
sorry.
stuff.
There was something outside that was concerning. It's okay, though. It smells like fall. At least in the way that South Florida smells like fall.
I mean,
Okay.
it smells hot outside. Oh, dude, Eminem is opening Mom's Spaghetti Restaurant in Detroit. That's all I have to say. Goodbye, guys. Have a good week. Have a good month. We love you. We miss you.
One more thing.
Oh my God. You always do that. I come out with something at the end. You're like, no, I got one more.
It's because I'm hoping you would lead into it at some point. We never do. Diablo 2, right?
Oh, I wasn't going to talk about that.
Okay, great.
I was saving that for later.
Thanks.
I was saving that for later, Andrew. When we get back, we can talk
We'll
about
save
it with
that for
Kevin.
when we get back.
I really wanted to talk about that with Kevin, and Kevin wasn't here, so this is what happens every week. I kind of like have a couple things in my head. No, it's not. It's still a game that came out at some point. Every week, I write down stuff kind of in my head and go, okay, this is things we could talk about. If this person's here, we'll talk about this. This person's here, we'll talk about this. And when that person's not there, it gets removed from my brain.
Permanently.
because
Trust me, that game will die the next month.
it's lived. How old's the original game now?
For almost 20 years.
It's lived for 20 years. This won't die.
No,
This is
the
also-
original won't die. The second one might.
This is the original technically. I'm just
It's
messing
not.
with
I
you, by
found
the
out
way.
you can't have the old graphics.
Just messing with you, by the way. Talk about it.
Diablo 2, right?
What about it?
We're listening.
No, I'm sad.
Just the word Diablo 2.
Look, you tortured me with the Mario remake. Talk about your Diablo.
I don't want to talk about the devil. It's bad news.
Except Jesus. We streamed it last night, and that's what I wrote as my thing was don't buy the devil, and then my actual description was accept Jesus. So, what about Diablo though, Andrew? You just gonna say the word, so
know.
I put it in the tags?
Yeah.
You wanted to talk about Diablo? Talk about Diablo.
I just did. I don't want to talk about the devil though.
Talk about Diablo 2, the sequel.
I don't want two devils. I want fine enough. It's not even good. Oh, we all doing that? Okay.
So Diablo 2 came out 20 years ago. And now they remastered Diablo 2. It's called Diablo 2 Resurrected. It's a great game. Andrew played it for a while and then was like, you know what? I want a friend. And his birthday gift to himself was giving me the game, apparently. So I played Diablo 2 last night with him for about 2.5 hours.
His birthday gift to himself was buying me.
It's a difficult game, dude. I gotta buy people to make me happy.
You realize that's the same as when we all decided to play New World, and as I ordered mine, I sent it to Dennis as well, right?
I don't want to play it without anything.
Like, I don't want to play this alone. Here, I bought it for you.
I think that's how sometimes Destiny happened too when we first swapped a piece or something. I don't remember. I was like,
Yeah, but I think it was you guys. Well, no, because it was free by the time. That's right. You guys bought me the DLCs.
yeah, I bought you the DLCs for like $60.
Yeah. So it's like I want to play, and like you're doing things that I can't play. I'm playing on the free version. You guys are doing things I can't do. So you just sent me the bundle, and I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's play.
No, but it's fun. Like I don't like Diablo usually. Diablo was something my dad played when I was a kid, and now I understand why I hate the devil. But
I liked some of Diablo.
Diablo 2 was
You
the
want
one
to
I
play
wanted
it too?
Not really.
You gotta buy it for him to make you happy.
It's
I
all old school top down. It's only so fun.
It is fun. Like I like it. Diablo 3 I don't like. It's too fast paced. Maybe because Andrew the first time I played the game
Diablo
was like,
3.
hey, come here. And I came into a forest with him and I instantly was like level 1000. But
I'll be honest with you. Diablo 3 nowadays is literally just get the best set possible and speed run the entire game. And get the fastest time. That's all Diablo 3 is now.
Which is satisfying in its own right, but not as fun for a long-term playthrough.
But I'm enjoying it. Like I like it. I played it. I want to play more of it. We were actually playing that while you went to the store. We finished filming what's that game? What's the
Yes.
Hobbit? We finished filming the Lego stuff and then we went and did something and then
There's
we
no
did that.
there's no pause button, Jason.
One does not simply finish Lego Hobbit.
Oh yeah, you want to hear the best part about playing Hobbit today? Remote play wasn't giving me audio, so I played the whole game without audio. And like we talked about
awful.
it. Oh, it was like an hour almost. I think it was like 43 minutes or so.
You
And I
didn't. You couldn't like reset it, or did
we
you try? and
we
it, like,
restarted our
literally just
computers.
wasn't
We went
working.
into Steam settings. We went into system settings. Like there was nothing. Even on the
That
forums, they
is
said it happens.
awful.
We tested it with Pile Up later to make sure, like, if Kevin was here tonight, we were gonna play Pile Up again, that box game, and it works, but not on Hobbit. But it worked last week when we filmed the first episode or a couple episodes. So I literally sat there. The first like 5 minutes of the game, we start playing. It's a stealth mission. I'm like, wow, it would be a stealth mission when I can't hear anything already.
Yeah,
It was great though.
I
Like,
can't hear it. No, it's I can't hear you. You can't hear me.
Yeah. I think I was like, what is he saying, Andrew? How's he sound? You're like, you don't want to know how he sounds. I'm like, but I want to. No.
Like, no, I do want to know. That's why I'm asking you.
Luckily for those, it's usually just one perspective because it's like Andrew's doing it on his computer, so it's a lot better visually to do it. Use his recording. Just have my
but still,
voice.
to play a game for an hour in complete silence.
That's how dedicated to you guys I am.
I'm getting spine tingle just thinking about it.
I will
just
sit there for an hour.
Try
and
playing
not
It's
Guitar
like-
Hero.
that
Without
the thought of playing a game for an hour with no audio has the same mental texture as fingers on chalkboard. Like not like hard, just like a soft finger across. Like that's what I feel in my spine right now from the idea.
playing that without sound half the time.
I've played entire Guitar Hero sessions like an hour or two without sounds.
I
and
couldn't even
that's
see what was on
painful.
your phone.
It's like it's based. You remember Tap Tap Revenge back in the day?
No.
Yeah.
They kind of like finally came out with a decent.
I play all my phone games without sound, but that's like phone games. I also
yeah.
don't play anything.
You're showing
that
him the same
needs
thing you
sound.
saw from me.
I know.
It's basically like Tap Tap Revenge mixed with Beat Saber, but it's cool. And I wanted to play it and then Andrew's like, "Hey, you should
Send me
download
the
this
link.
game."
Maybe they'll sponsor us. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
No,
They will not sponsor
they
us.
are a bigger company.
And they want to have people.
I found out about it on
Advertise.
TikTok. So,
I found out I literally just went through the store one day and just found out.
but you know what I
Yeah.
downloaded yesterday that I have more fun with? Peggle Blast. It's just Peggle on the phone. Peggle 2 on the phone. I love Peggle.
I'm watching your videos to get my free reward.
And that's the
Let's
thing.
finish up the podcast first.
We're talking.
bingo.
Oh, Gabriella.
I slammed. What?
Last night we went to dinner for Andrew's birthday, and we were sitting there
I
talking about
didn't.
like you were supposed to. But you went to
I
work.
went to eat twice yesterday.
but
Fat.
yeah, we were sitting there and Andrew
I
and I
didn't
were
get you
talking,
anything. You're welcome.
and we were talking about
Nice.
dating apps, and I was like, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna download Christian Mingle and try it real quick since we're here, because he was talking about Christian Mingle. And I was
Wouldn't
like,
set up the
yeah, I'm a
entire
Christian,
app.
I'm single, and I'm ready to mingle. And I put my application and everything, and then
You got. Did you see this shirt on Fred?
yes. Yes, I was like, why is Fred wearing my shirt? No, Fred, take the shirt off.
So you guys might not know yet. Andrew got a hand butter shirt, and they got me the not on my Christian blank blank, and I wrote not on my Christian Mingle account.
Oh, I didn't know you
It's
wrote
just-
on it.
Yeah,
I was there when
I
you did
wrote
it.
not on my Christian Mingle account on the shirt that's sitting on the mannequin in the living room.